morning, guys. Welcome to SourceFed. I'm Joe Beretta.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to SourceFed. I'm Elliot Morgan.
Breaking news. Justin Bieber was murdered and castrated almost. Oh man, this is the good stuff, you guys. This is one of those weird human moments that we live for, my internet news junkies. A freaking human train wreck that you can't help but stare at, mouth agape in wonder. So here it is. Convicted killer's plot to murder and castrate Justin Bieber foiled by himself. Oh man.
Yeah, buckle up. It's gonna be good. According to TMZ, who said according to KRQE News, the mastermind behind the devious plot is a man by the name of Dana Martin. Martin was busy serving 2 life sentences for murder, so you know he's a good guy, in New Mexico's Las Cruces prison when he became Justin Bieber's biggest fan. He even got a tattoo of the Biebs on his leg to make it official.
Which was probably applied in a makeshift prison tattoo parlor that utilized some decades-old pen ink that was transferred into the skin via the sheared end of some government-issued spectacles. I'm sure it's glorious. Moving on. Martin became so obsessed with JB that he went the route of, if I can't have him, no one can. I'm gonna kill him, and then I'm gonna castrate him for good measure, I guess.
All right, so we're having a lot of fun here, but let's get down to the serious business, all right? Let's get serious. Enter Mark Stake. Martin was incapable of killing / castrating the Biebs because of that whole, consecutive life sentence thing, so he turned to Mark Stake. Stake was due to be released, so Martin recruited Stake, who promptly recruited his nephew Tanner Ruan to finish the job. You know, it's just like that classic story.
Boy doesn't meet boy, becomes obsessed with boy, wants to murder boy, can't get to boy, so he recruits another boy who recruits a smaller boy to go find said other boy is in love with to murder boy. Classic.
The whole plan was to travel to New York City, abduct Bieber and his bodyguard at a Madison Square Garden concert, and then finish the job.
I think there might have been a little flaw here thinking that the Biebs has only got 1 bodyguard with him at all times, especially at a concert.
We're not like endorsing this kind of behavior, but we could help you with your plan if you'd have asked.
Next time,
we're not endorsing
consult
it.
us.
Yeah.
Stake was to do the killing Dana Martin style, which was to use a paisley tie and strangle the duo. And then his nephew was tasked with completing the castration. Crazy! This is crazy! But this never happened because the mastermind of the whole thing had a change of convict heart and alerted the police of its co-conspirators' plan.
Do I want to murder and castrate him?
I love him so
Officer,
much.
I did something bad.
It was me.
Stake was arrested in Vermont and his nephew was picked up in New York City with pruning shears.
Pruning shears.
I don't get it, Joe. I was pruning shears in the horticulture. So, oh, snippy.
Yeah, it's gonna be quick. All I gotta say is thank God a murderous man's undying love for a druid-looking pop star overcame the same murderous man's undying love for murdering a druid-looking pop star. Man, this world is nuts.
All's crazy.
Nards.
Testicles. It's not a pun. It's not a pun.
Nope. We're just saying synonyms for ball.
We're okay without puns.
Shunk. Just gone.
Aren't pruning shears the kind with the big old handles and the little blades? I'm sure they didn't even think about like the aftermath of like, what do we do now?
Man.
Success.
So anyways, this thing is crazy. Thank God it didn't happen. What do you think of the whole situation? Let us know in the comments down below.
And while you're down there, we have an annotation. If you want to see the rest of the stories throughout the day, you can go to SourceFed.com to see all sorts of other news articles, and Joe's gonna fall off a box. My name is Elliot Morgan.
I'm Joe Beretta.
Don't chop people's
If
balls
I was
off.
your boyfriend, I'd cut your balls off with pruning shears. That's the extent of my plan. I love you so much. Check out my leg tattoo.